Good morning and welcome to episode 1811 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, October 9th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. We discussed yesterday how great it is over there, especially with the weekly parlay going on. So remember, watch the beginning of yesterday's episode to get that
this is all week, bro.
And then Patreon.com/Hard Factor to join us in the parlay.
I paid Pat today for the rest of the season.
Oh, I got it. I got it scheduled in the calendar to do it tomorrow.
Set it
I
and
was
forget
too busy today. Yeah.
You know what sucks though is
I saw Courtney B. Many others in Discord were paying up today because it's going to be a hell of a time. Okay.
Yeah. Smart move. But you know what sucks though is like paying up in the beginning is really smart. But what happens is like what Pat says.
Well, you ride you juice it some weeks.
Well, he juices it and Dave Storms juices it. So after 3 weeks in a row of that, I feel bad, because you can so much extra money that I like to kick him 10 certain weeks, instead of 5. But I wouldn't advise that for the listeners. I'm just talking about myself.
Yeah. He can always ask for more from me, or you just tell me.
He'll just complain about it. He'll just do it and complain about it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just get in there. It's going to be fun. Regardless of those, that's the inside baseball. That is what happens. That's how it works. And I got to say here, live chat starting off hot. Colin, can we bring back voicemails with a sponsored comment? Man, voicemails would be so awesome for days like this. That's a great point, Colin. That's a great point. And then Tiller says ice raids in Chicago, and Pat is gone. Interesting. Very interesting. What is
Pat does have that darker colored emoji and says that might have gotten him.
Throwing rocks at the National Guard right now.
No, okay, maybe so. I'm not going to reveal what he really does on Wednesday nights, so the listeners can have a good thing in their imagination. He is out in Chicago, though. I can say that. What we got on tap for today, Wes? You're up first, sir.
I got remember those fires, those big fires, California earlier around New Year's?
Yes. Yeah, the Palisades.
Yeah, well, apparently they caught the guy. Who they're going to blame it all on.
It was one guy.
Yeah, they're going to blame one guy.
They did say that it was probably started by a vagrant, right? I mean,
but there were 3 fires.
The big one
had to be multiple.
We're talking about the Palisades. We'll get into it.
One guy, remember they did.
One guy.
They did. I might be talking out of my ass here, but they did that
one guy
huge fundraiser, and every huge act Pearl Jam and all I love Pearl Jam. So, I mean, there were bigger acts than Pearl Jam. Obviously, I think Adele was there, and all they had all the actors. And
Pearl Jam was definitely there.
Huge fundraiser. He's got a great voice. Any better? Sorry, but
he does.
He does. He does.
It turns out, I think I read that the guy that put it on scammed a lot of he kept a lot of the money.
Oh no, that you're right. No, 100%. And there was also
the biggest fundraiser in the past 10 years. And Mark,
not only that, I think we mentioned it on the show. If we didn't, I posted it in the Discord. Not only was there the fundraiser that was a scam, they actually had a contractor that was a scam as well. Somebody who was supposed to make the plans to recover, and that was just basically a total scam as well.
When tragedy, opportunity.
Yeah, look at what happened with COVID. People stole billions.
Oh yeah, you bilk it.
Yep,
you bilk it when there's a tragedy. That's one thing that we've learned on this show, doing this work. So we'll learn about the bilk. We'll learn about the person who started the bilking, I guess.
Yes.
And then on deck, we've got a very trendy story about former Hard Factor guest Hasan Piker. We're at the catch up with what Hasan the Hun has been up to, and the week after we interviewed him, when he came on the show, he said that he hoped that Dan Crenshaw lost his eye to a jihadist's penis, skull fucking him. And so this thing that he did recently, is in the last couple of days, it's actually upset people more than that, if you can believe it. So
wow, that's hard to believe
it.
Another live comment. Taylor asked how's Yells doing. I think
Great question. She's
She
good.
moved into like a house. You know how they have like those TikTok houses. I think
Good.
she moved into a house with like 5 other huge-breasted women.
Big booby
I
women,
did.
yeah.
I did happen to catch a random Yells video yesterday. I truth be told, I don't seek them out, but one popped up.
They seek you out.
They seek me out, and
They
I'm
seek
not
you
sad. I'm not sad when they seek me out, but her breasts were huge in the video I saw, and she was sitting next to another large-breasted woman, and they were talking about how big their breasts were.
Yep, and I think that's the house Mark's referring to.
Yeah.
So I think they either have actually moved in or they're staging it, filming it like they've moved.
I think it's called the Milker's Mansion.
Boob tub videos. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yells is doing great. That's the answer to that question. All right, and then Mark, you got the caboose today.
I'm gonna be sticking it to vegans.
Okay.
Always love that.
Yeah.
Cook steak for dinner.
Fair. I just had a nice slice of pepperoni pizza. So many animal products on there.
Oh,
Delicious.
Yeah.
So good.
The pan I cooked it on was made of meat.
Yeah, meat pizza is a vegan's worst nightmare.
Oh, just every kind, you know.
You got it.
How many animals had to die for
eggs
this
in the
pizza?
eggs in the dough. You got cheese. You got meat.
I feel like meatloaf might be worse.
Nah, I think the
A
pizza's
loaf
worse.
of meat.
Just a whole cow. Yeah, the pizza stuff because you have so many animals that you abuse.
Meatloaf has eggs too.
Yeah. Well, they're all delicious. I'll say that. So, and speaking of PETA, they might want to check into the Hasan Piker thing.
Oh, good tease. Good tease.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. This was up until, I would say, probably up until the Coldplay viral video and then the Charlie Kirk assassination. This was going to be the biggest story of the year. The fires in LA, right?
Big story. Palisades.
Huge story. Yeah. Palisades fire and the Eaton fire. Palisades fire killed 7 people, burned more than 7,000 homes. There's some pictures of the craziness along
crazy
Malibu or whatever.
The craziest picture to me was when they had those homes that were designed to be fireproof and they stood in the middle of all that shit. That was crazy. That was the most like, dude, science works.
What an advertisement.
Like that, whoa, yeah.
It worked.
Whoa.
It worked. $150 billion worth of damages for just the Palisades fire. So again, it was one of the 2 big ones. The Eaton was the other one. Now they're claiming that the Eaton fire started at pretty much the exact time. So what I'm going to talk about is not, they're related, but this guy that they found, who they're blaming all the Palisades damage and murders on, is one guy, and he's a Florida man. He's a Florida man.
Florida man.
Yep. Yeah. I think he was arrested in Florida. Okay. We'll get into it. He's arrested in Orlando.
He was going to go burn down that coast.
He might be a Frenchman. In fact, I think he is a Frenchman.
Wet. It's too wet.
Yeah.
So they say he's responsible.
He likes a challenge, Will.
Yeah, you're right.
Burns the swamp.
That was an easy fire to start out there in California. I don't even know what you do to someone who creates this much devastation.
If he's from France, I give him the guillotine. Give him the guillotine.
The guillotine's good. You have to explain how they came to the conclusion it was him and why.
I will.
And if he flicked a cigarette out of the window or something, or like
no.
then...
Well, here's we'll get into it. It's kind of weird, and I'm hesitant to say what I'm gonna say because I don't want any bullshit, but the firemen didn't exactly do their job. Here's 29-year-old Jonathan Rindenecht.
To wring his neck, you know.
Yeah, and from the New York Post article, he's 29, and he is accused of setting a brush fire on January 1st that initially was put out by the Los Angeles Fire Department, but they didn't put it out enough.
Oh, no. I saw this story when the fire started. That's the one they're saying started it all?
Yeah, and it smoldered.
Holy shit.
And then the winds kicked up, and the embers kicked up from this one smoldering
people
fire.
In the neighborhood took videos of this fucking fire because they were like, they came in and they put it out, but they didn't put it out.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of videos of this fire, this particular fire.
That's pretty much the one. And then the high winds came, and then it fucked the Pacific Palisades.
And they're saying this fucking Florida Frenchman did all of it?
Yeah, so he's an Uber driver, and before he dropped off these Uber passengers, and then the passengers were like, when they talked to the feds, because they talked to this guy initially, or like, I think 3 weeks after the fires, and they were like, yeah, he was really agitated and angry and was muttering something like, "I'll burn the city down, all the women to the ground," something like that. And
like a stapler, yeah.
Yeah. And this moron left a treasure trove of evidence for investigators. So he went to this hiking trail. He filmed the scene where he was starting the initial fire with one of those long, like barbecue lighters. And he was listening to a French rap song called Un Zeder Un The by French artist Jossman. Okay.
What does that mean, Wes?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
How racist is it? How racist is it?
No, it sounds like it's fire related.
It's like French, like emo rap. It sounds like. Okay.
Oh no, the emo guy burned down LA.
He was listening to "We Didn't Start the Fire."
No, yeah. And so the Google records showed this guy. He's born in France. He listened to that song 9 times and watched the music video 4 times. Leading up to in the days leading up to the fire, so he's amping himself up. And here's a still from the video. That's Jossman, and there's several scenes in the video where he's lighting shit on fire. And the lyrics, some of them translated.
He was making like an emo music video of himself when really he was starting a fucking horrible fire.
Yeah, he's an he's an arsonist. They call him a firebug, arsonist, whatever. And he loves
steam. Well.
He loves dystopian like scenes, like cities burning on fire.
I hope he likes to get butt fucked because that's what's about to happen to him.
Yeah, he's gonna get in trouble. So the lyrics from the French song translated to English include, "Daily life is killing me. I feel like I'm nowhere. Too much bitterness in my head. I think about the mistakes we made. And then when women reject me, it makes me want to burn things."
Oh no, the last.
Those are the lyrics translated to English.
The last one.
No, I made up the last one. Anyway, and
the last one's damning.
Yeah, the last one. So in the music video, this rapper is seen smoking a blunt, and he sparks a blaze in the kitchen, and it sparks a blaze throughout the whole apartment. Another part in the video, and thank you to the New York Post for writing this story for me. Jossman is seen lighting a burning barrel outside of a housing project, which then becomes a huge inferno. And then the rapper is later captured walking with a blazing like dollar bills, banknotes in his hand. So he's cool, right? He's just burning everything up. And this guy was obsessed with this fucking video.
Sweet video,
yeah.
He's blunting fires everywhere.
Jared Lindsay's right. I listened to this. I was going to play it for you guys, but French rap is perhaps the most annoying genre of music that there is on the face of the earth.
It sounds like the whiniest shit.
Maybe Asian rap is worse, but
like it's just whines. It's like
it's
rap,
close-minded
rap.
fools.
Yeah. It's terrible. Anyway, he watched the video, so he started the fire. He watched this initial fire burn for about a minute. Then he ran, and then he called 911.
Run? What the fuck? Just put it out.
Yeah. He made a video of himself calling 911.
Burns the legs.
And
just like that's gonna clear him. Like you're like, oh, if I called 911 on the fire I started, that clears me of the arson.
Well, I don't think he thought it was gonna burn $150 billion worth of.
Certainly didn't think that.
No,
but
I doubt it.
But
it doesn't excuse him by any means.
Hey, Mark.
I don't think he was like, this brush fire is going to burn down half of the city.
Hey, Mark. They have a French saying for that. C'est la vie. You know?
I'm not trying to excuse this guy.
Les incompetents.
I don't think he was listening to his goofy French rap emo song thinking he was going to burn down half the city.
No, I agree. He wasn't trying to burn down the city, but that's what he did.
Correct.
And so
for sure,
start a fire in dry LA. You think you're going to start a pretty big one, especially in the hills.
Dry out west. If you guys don't live out west, I got to explain it to you. It's a desert out here. Okay.
Yeah.
We only have green spaces because we have dams.
Yeah, there's a saying out west called "It's a desert out here."
It's a fucking desert. Okay,
it's dry as a witch's pussy out here. Now, so he's recording himself, called 911, and as he's doing like a screen record or something, and as this is what they alleged. As he's calling them, he asked ChatGPT, "Are you at fault if a fire is lit because of your cigarettes?" So he's coming up with a little lie. It was a cigarette that did it.
See,
Blah,
He
blah, blah.
filmed himself with the stupid lighter.
Yeah, yeah. Then he turned. Then he drove away, and he
And then
turned
he said,
around.
"Well, how about if it's not cigarettes at all?"
Yeah. How about if I'm a psycho and I start a fire?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we started there. Let's
Yeah.
cut
then
to the chase a bit.
Let's walk this back.
Yeah.
He then he left, and he did a Yui and started recording the firemen respond to the fire. And apparently that's something the arsonists do. They light the fires and then they'll come back and watch it. I mean, of course, why would you not? Yeah, it's cool, right?
It's your
big
work.
fire. It's your work, right? And so his phone was just a mound of evidence for the investigators. He also
filmed the fire after trying to.
he
claim
filmed
he didn't
himself
start it.
starting the fire. He filmed himself calling 911 for the fire he started, and then he
About
filmed
the
himself.
fire.
Yeah.
Kept all the videos.
He kept all the videos. He also had ChatGPT create
Flew
dystopian
across country and kept
images
all the
of cities burning in the days leading up.
Not good. That's not good.
videos. Wow,
and
what a psycho.
He told ChatGPT that he literally burnt a Bible, and that he felt amazing and so liberated for burning a Bible. This was in November before he did
What
it.
a
So
weird.
he's just amping himself up. He's like a serial killer where he's starting off with little
Start
animals.
with the Bible.
Yeah, he's starting with the animals, and then he's working his way up to people. So they
One day I'm just gonna burn this person alive.
through the city.
I
So-
bet he was nervous when he burnt the Bible, though.
I bet he was. Yeah, I would.
Do you think it was like a hand was gonna come out and slap him or
Just
something?
in case. I mean, even though he's 99.9% sure, just in case. That's the
Like when
risky
you
one.
like when you do Bloody Mary in the mirror, you're just a little nervous.
I mean, you know it's not going to happen,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So the cops talked to him on January 24th, and he told them where the fire began, but he also lied to them about where he was, claiming that he was near the bottom of the hiking trail at the time. So he's trying to get out of it because he realizes, oh, fuck, I just burned LA down. Might want to come up with a few lies. They said during
a Frenchman with excuses, classic.
yeah, they said when they were talking to him, his carotid artery was pulsating
No.
because when he was asked by the fire, because he was so fucking scared.
Oh no!
They're gonna blame it on him, and of course it was his fault.
Well, if
So-
you listen to French emo rap, you're probably not a real hard ass. You're a very fake fucking hard ass.
Look at this guy. I mean, look at this guy.
Pretty tough.
Anyway, he was arrested in
No,
Florida.
he looks like he'd get his ass kicked, Mark.
Yeah.
He looked like he'd get fucked up.
Here, stand here, firebug.
No, what are they gonna throw? They're throwing the book at him, right?
Dude, I was gonna ask. Can you get charged with murder? Because I mean, seven
that's-
people died. I mean, involuntary manslaughter, second degree homicide.
What have they charged him with any of that?
No, not. I don't think they've officially charged him. He's got a hearing. Let me look. Reinhardt charges.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna get.
It's
something,
developing.
obviously. It's arson at a minimum. I mean, he's in custody. He's they're
Certainly,
probably
if you
working
burn
out what
a
they're gonna charge him.
structure down, you can get with arson. You can get murder, second degree murder, but outdoors, I don't know.
He's got a hearing on Thursday.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, different situation.
His bail is pending, but they are shipping him to California, so he'll probably get out on like $100 bail or something like that.
Like go burn it down again, bud. You know what? You've done your time. What,
So I don't know.
Fly back over here? That's probably enough.
Yeah, so they're extraditing his ass to California, but that's the best place he could be for something like this. But I don't know.
No, he burned all the rich people's houses.
Yeah, he burned Paris Hilton's house down.
Yeah,
That's bad.
No.
So his geolocation from
He
his
didn't rob a
iPhone.
CVS. He
There's
burned down
certain
the rich
things you
people's
can't
houses.
do. There's
Yeah.
certain things you can't do in California.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I mean, fucking they I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if this somehow is going to fuck people with insurance. I don't know how insurance works if it's like a malicious.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
You can't. No house is insurable for fire in California.
No, I mean some of them were
got rid of that.
insured. I know. Well, no, some of them were insured. but not a lot of them weren't. Yeah, not
now
anymore.
won't
Now
be able
you
to get a
can't.
new policy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that matters at all. If like someone maliciously started the fire versus if it was like PG&E or some shit.
Hopefully so. I mean, it feels like you should get your shit refunded if like.
I mean, I don't think it matters. I think it's a fire.
I think that only
fire.
matters if it's insurance fraud and you purposely set a house fire to you, not if someone else did it. And you can also argue act of God because of the weather, because it was a small fire that turned into a big one. I don't think if people had fire insurance, I think they're okay, which would be probably hard to do in the past 15 years in California.
Well, fuck that guy. You know, he's gonna he's not even American. He's gonna have a hard time with dealing with that time. So
so we'll keep you posted. Hearing on Thursday.
He's gonna go to
this guy prison. We'll be hearing a lot more about this guy.
Yeah, he's gonna go to prison with a bunch of local LA people, and he just burned down their fucking city as a Frenchman. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fun for him.
Yeah.
Not looking good for
in the name of French emo rap.
Yeah. Enjoy Le Jail, dumbass. So, what a fucking idiot, right? Yeah. Okay, from one to another, we got to catch up with Hasan Piker. Okay, shock collars. You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
You say shot collars?
Shock.
Oh,
Shocking. The shock collar. You ever heard of it? You ever heard of a shock collar?
Yeah. Use it on dogs.
A shock collar. Yeah, that's cool. That's like a baller. A shock collar is like a thing you put around a dog's neck. Okay, here's the Garmin Sport Pro.
On the Impala.
The top. Yeah, that great song. Regulators. Sorry, that's not the right song.
Yeah. Shot collar, 20-inch rims on the Impala, right?
Impala getting paid tonight.
Yeah, I think it's shot collar.
Got sprayed.
Yeah, it's shot collar.
Highway, making money the flyway.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a better.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Shock collars. The shock collars, though. This is the Garmin Sport Pro I'm showing you guys. This is the top Google result. It's an outdoor. Like a hunting dog or outdoor working dog tool, right? It's like a training tool to like get them to go to the right place. I've had some experience being around shock collars growing up hunting. I've never operated them myself on a dog, but I have shock collared my friends, like with each other. Steal a shock collar out of Walmart type thing, maybe not steal, but probably, and then you shock each other with it. Done that, but I have not
like a bug zapper.
Yeah,
they're good if you have a dog that won't fucking shut up, and it's got a barking problem, and you put first. You don't have to, but you can start with the vibration. If that doesn't work, every time they bark, you just give them a little shock. Eventually, they just won't fucking be incessantly barking anymore. I think that's the main thing people use them for. I don't know.
It's usually to silence your dog, right? But it's usually to silence your dog for somebody who's using it for a home purpose. For a home purpose.
It's not ideal.
Now, not ideal, but do people?
I would only use it for safety of the dog to not get hit by a car, which.
Okay, so like an invisible fence type deal. Now, what it's used for? Yeah. What it's used for? So, like, what the Garmin Sport Pro, for example, is used for is like when you're hunting, right? There's like you're trying to send a signal to a dog from a long distance, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's not always turned up to a 10. Now you can turn it up to a 10 if you want to be training to correct the dog, to discipline the dog, right? But sometimes you're just sending it a signal,
right?
And so this Garmin Sport Pro, for example, it's compact, lightweight, simple, intuitive, no look, one-handed operation, quickly turn the stimulation up to a 10 with the quick turn dial for memory settings. And so that's a typical shock collar right there. Okay.
Yeah. If your dog yelps when you do it, it's too much.
Yeah. Well, right. Because it's not really like it's more of a punishment at that point.
Right.
If you're trying to teach it something or give it a signal, you want to turn that intensity down a little bit. Anyway, the reason I'm going over what a shock collar is because former guest of the show, Hasan Piker of Twitch streaming fame, has been accused of and essentially caught red-handed using a shock collar to keep his dog in the same place on set on his Twitch streaming set. And so here is the viral clip from his stream on Tuesday, October 7th. Okay, so everybody just watch it, and then this is what everybody is reacting to.
All of America's much more consequential violence, okay, It's the
dog's
same
in the behind
reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go.
Reaches off.
Stop.
Oh yeah, that's a shock.
Yeah, 100%.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being
Live
such a
stream,
baby.
you idiot. Oh, now it's the dog's fault.
It's
He's a
just-
baby.
No,
Not
he
the
he
baby.
reacted. He was
You're
like,
making
"Fuck,"
her
she yelled
stressed.
loud, or he yelled loud.
She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
She's spoiled.
He's flustered.
Oh, he realized he
No,
got
she
caught.
doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just
spoiled.
wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone.
So close the door,
And
dipshit.
she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
She needs to stay
Shockings.
Yeah. On my dog bed.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything.
On my dog
I
bed.
hate everything.
That's a bad use of a shock collar.
So he.
I mean, he got caught. He got caught shocking his dog to keep.
Yeah.
You
him in
can't
place.
see. So he got. Yeah, he reached for something.
Just
and
like I
then-
just said, when the dog yelps, it's getting shocked too much. Too
No, I
much.
know, but like, this happened. You said on October 7th,
Yeah, Tuesday, October 7th.
and he got like pretty much immediately called out by a lot of people. It's like
Even
right?
his own supporters in this.
Yeah,
case,
yeah. Well, of course.
Not
Look,
not
it-
necessarily on his side. Yeah.
Look, I know everyone's political. Like Jared Lindsay's in here in the live comments being like Democrats are gay. I get that everyone's politicized. I think everyone can agree that shocking a dog to stay in one spot on your live stream is ridiculous. But my point is like, if it happened on October 7th and he immediately gets flack for it, and the guy streams 10 hours a day, why doesn't he instantly
Oh, Mark, I
take
got
the
it.
collar off the dog and show
No,
that it's not a shock
I've got
collar?
no, because he couldn't on October 7th. But I've got the follow up
Because he's denying it is what I'm point. My point is like
because he is because 100%
you
he is
could
denying.
you could show the collar, not like and like be like, look, is the slow frame by frame? This is the collar on the dog. This is the collar within an hour or so. So he didn't have time to go to the store and get a new collar and be like, this isn't even a shock collar.
Yeah.
Now,
That's exactly what he did actually. But I'll show you
Okay.
how he did it. And so yes, that was from Tuesday, October 7th. That clip I just showed you of him pretty clearly shocking his dog. Most people who watch that clip will say, yeah, he shocked the fuck out of his dog. And the memes have been fantastic. Here's one of somebody responding. The dog's name is Kaya. And Hikalov says it's Emperor Palpatine with the electric fingers. And he says, Kaya, please. Because he just shocks anytime the dog pisses him off, he shocks her. Here's one of him killing the dog with an electrical shock.
that looks like the
from
Home Alone
sky.
It does,
2.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah. I
there's a
like
lot
it
of
this
the-
time.
yeah. There's a lot of the like these like Father, please, I need to get up and walk around out of frame. It's been 6 hours and you've been streaming. And he says no, and then he shocks the dog.
Oh, that one's
There's
killer.
one that made me almost fall out of my chair today while I was working.
The John Wick.
Yeah, because John Wick, the first movie, they kill his dog, and so like it was John Wick loading his handgun, and I almost pissed myself when I saw that.
It's pretty fantastic. That one I didn't pull that one, Mark. I saw it too because the guy it was a little insane of a comment before the meme.
No,
but yeah.
everyone did it. I don't know who it was. There's a million of them, but the first one that I saw that was probably copied for the 100th time. Just the first time I saw it, I fucking died
It
laughing.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
No, the John Wick. I mean, dog lovers are going to be pretty upset with Hasan. I like young Krylo said maybe he's a duck hunter. I thought that was a great comment. And then because he's clearly not. And then Not Shock said even if he didn't shock her, why the fuck is the dog not allowed to walk around without him crying like that? And I think that's really what makes the video kind of shocking, right? Nobody's like shock collars, whether you
What
support
did
them
he
or not.
say? What did he say happened? Or, like-
So he said the day it happened, he said that she tripped on her dew claw and that made her yelp.
Such
pretty
bullshit.
good excuse.
And so that's what he said. But then the next
How quick did he come
days-
up with that, and how did he know
Such
that?
bullshit.
So that was immediate. So the dew claw thing was immediate. He goes, she tripped on her dew claw and yelped, and that was immediate. But then, so naturally, guys, because I'm big J journalist here, I
Sure.
tuned in to Hasan's show on October the 8th, Wednesday, October the 8th, the next day, to see, what Hasan was going to say about this whole dog shocking situation. And I got to say, Hasan was looking extremely depressed, covering Trump's Israel-Hamas peace deal, which also happened. We're not covering it in depth, but that did happen. It did not seem to be sitting well with Hasan Piker. And then so he was covering that. And he did discuss the dog shocking. Okay, so he pulled this up and he said, "All right." He showed the collar. Here you see him here. He showed the collar and claimed that it's a quote unquote educator collar, and that it does
so
not
it is a shock collar.
That it does not shock the dog. But
Bullshit.
What the hell's an educator? What the hell's an educator?
it's
collar?
an educator collar, Mark, not a shock collar.
See, my point was if it's a shock collar, which I think an educator collar is, he's in pretty big trouble here.
Yeah.
He's in pretty big trouble here because, like, unless his mom was hitting the button from downstairs, and why would she? Like,
No, it's an educator collar, and he
was it a
claimed that
malfunctioning educator?
it doesn't
collar?
have a shock.
He gets pissed, reaches off camera, and the dog yelps. He shocked the fucking dog.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
his
looking up what an
response
educator collar is.
then, Mark, don't worry, I've got it right here. I'll show
Okay.
you. His response was that, first that she tripped on her dew claw and that's what made her yelp. And then the next day he comes back on stream and says, no, it's an educator collar that actually can't shock. But many internet sleuths were quick to point out that he had black tape, if you can see that there, covering the area where the shock prongs would normally be. Yeah, so the shock prongs are normally right there.
It looks
but
like a
he had
shock
tape-
collar. Yeah.
It is.
He taped black tape over where he probably removed the shock prongs for the stream to prove that he doesn't shock his dog. And the model that he claims he has, the Educator ET300, well, here's the product details. A training collar that has a half-mile range and delivers a proprietary low-level blunt stimulation to quickly, safely, and effectively condition your pup's behavior. Features lock and set stimulation levels from 1 to 100 and a boost level from 1 to 60 to match your individual dog's temperament. Put that to the max, I'm sure.
Thing was
Dude,
Yeah,
an
that's
educator
0.4
collar can
ounce
shock the shit
receiver
out of you, of course.
is suitable for any dog over 5 pounds. It'll shock the shit out of them. That's the official,
big time. An
product
educator
detail.
collar sounds worse than a shock collar to me.
But that's his excuse, is that it's an educator collar, which is
A
which is a
disciplinary
shock collar.
collar.
It sounds
Yeah.
more slavey.
Also, also, why do you need to educate your dog? So is he admitting then with the educator collar to hitting the button?
No, he claims that this educator unit is
Malfunction?
not possible to shock a dog with.
Okay.
But
But like,
even though
why would you have? I guess he's not admitting to hitting the button because why would you
He's-
educate your dog?
he's
to
trying
sit-
to,
why
Mark,
would you shock
is-
your dog to sit on stream? That's pretty lame. Like,
Yeah,
He
no,
was
it's
being a bitch. He was upset because the dog was fucking.
here's what
Roman-
he needs to do.
He's
he's
a
trying to
fucking bitch.
gaslight.
Own
He's
it.
trying to gaslight.
He needs to own it because he did it, and then he needs to do what Pat did on our merchathon with the nipple clamps and put a shock collar on his neck and let people join the stream and shock him for like 4 hours.
Dude, they make so much money. Republicans would play, Democrats would play. It'd be good.
He would be
But
alone.
I'll tell you what's most telling of all, guys. When I tuned in on that Wednesday, October the 8th, to make sure that we covered this in detail with all the accurate points here, Kaya is no longer on the stream, at least while I was
He killed her.
He closed
I don't
the
know what
door.
happened to the dog. Yeah. As Mark said, and as everybody has said in the comment section, besides his stalwart supporters, it's a little weird trying to convince people they didn't really see exactly what we all clearly
Just
saw.
own it.
But it's Hasan Piker, so I'm not really
Can
surprised.
Can you just play the shock video again? Just
Yeah,
to-
of course.
I mean,
Oh, wait. You
it's
guys want
so
to see
obvious.
a time lapse though? I've got a time
yeah,
lapse
play the
of
time
how the
lapse.
dog didn't. Now we can talk over this. This is a time lapse here. Look at the dog's positioning. Never moves. Okay, so
Mhm.
this is
This would be the dew
3
claw thing.
4-hour stream right
Oh.
here, and you can see the dog's positioning. Never moves off of the thing.
Dude, this guy should not have a dog.
Never moves off the thing, and then wait, you'll see the only time that the dog gets up throughout the entire live stream is actually when he shocks the fuck out of it. So the dog it just keeps repositioning itself over and over again, sitting in the same exact spot.
It's
And
laying
then-
on like it looks like a
Here you go.
treadmill.
That's
Here you go.
shock. That's a shock mill.
And it's got electrodes.
It's got electricity on it too, Wes.
And it's,
It can't
it's-
leave the track.
its feet step off the thing. He reaches, pop, right back on like a fucking magnet.
Wow.
I mean, that's
What
I mean,
a
come on.
cocksucker.
You know what it is, everybody. I mean, it's amazing to me that people are really fucking believing this fool that he didn't shock that dog. That's fucking crazy. But
You know,
there are
like
people
if
out
if you've ever disciplined a dog and and it's you've accidentally like hurt it or you've disciplined it a little bit too much and you yelp, you feel like shit, but you always say the same thing. Oh, you big baby. Oh, I didn't touch you that hard. Or like you know, if you're roughhousing with a kid and
Exactly
the kid
what
cries,
he
I didn't do it. That wasn't that hard, you big baby. You know, it's the same shit.
So it's a young dog, and it stayed still for 4 hours. And
No,
20
play the clip again, because after he shocks it and he hears the
All
yelp,
of
look
America's
at his
much
face.
more
He knows he's caught.
consequential.
Oh, he realizes.
Violence.
He realizes. Watch his face.
Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's the
Jesus
fuck.
Christ! What
Yeah,
are you doing?
Yeah.
You're
he's
being
like,
such a baby.
Did you jump? That was like, did you jump? Is your skin?
just-
Is your fur sticking up?
You're making
yeah,
her
fuck.
stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from
Who
my
watches
mom.
this fucking guy?
Oh, a lot of people. Stop.
No,
with
she
the-
He's
doesn't wanna
huge.
Come over here to see
That's why
what's
it's a
up.
big
But
She
this
news.
is
just
not
wants to
okay.
fucking
What do
roam
you
the
want me to
house
stop?
because she got to roam the house
Well,
when I was
he has
gone.
millions of followers.
And she needs
Okay, I'm
to
asking a
literally
question.
have the
I don't
same
know why you're defending him
structured,
so hard.
regimented.
I'm not defending him or the dog shocking. I'm saying you're being a little naive with the who watches this guy.
I think this clip
Well,
went to Trump's
I'd
big
like to-
baby
I'd like
desk
to- I'd
immediately.
like to see.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
Yeah, he calls how he's gonna get fucking owned for it because he's an
Well,
idiot.
you got caught. Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, I mean, he knew what he did. As Mark said, he knew it as soon as the dog yelped. He
The yelp was
realized
like,
what-
oh, I might be really fucked here.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he knew like, oh shit, I've been being fake friends with PETA for 10 years. That's probably gonna change. Yeah. So you know, now everybody knows that Hasan is basically a dog shocking guy. You know, even if they're inside, and typically you shock a dog who's a working dog, not your indoor lap dog like Hasan Piker does. And so now everybody's kind of like, you know, you're a fucking psycho guy. You know,
Somebody's hero.
many people.
Well, we
as
talked
Mark
about
said,
it for 15 minutes.
but yeah,
20
no,
minutes.
but
Yeah.
Mark didn't like that segment.
No. I don't like how it gets politicized because it always does. It has nothing to do with politics. Him shocking a dog.
Who was politicizing?
no, it's just he's just an idiot who shocks
watches
his dog.
this guy a bunch of dogs. I don't watch him, by the way.
What?
I don't. Not my cup of
Who?
tea.
I'm saying he's a douche. That's not politicizing anything.
Okay,
I think that's in your own head, pal.
maybe it is. Maybe it is totally. Now let's make fun of vegans. Am I right?
Yeah,
Oh,
those
no,
liberal vegans.
But,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Peter,
Those
you saw the
fucking
last
liberal
segment.
vegans.
We've actually
Self-righteous
been
pricks that
more on
either
your
love
side.
animals or are doing it for health reasons or both. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me, vegans? You think you're better than me, Dad? It helped him beat cancer, so I'm gonna give him a pass. I love him, so I'm gonna give him a pass. He gets a
There you
pass. But you other fucking
That's good.
self-righteous vegans, stop it. Like take for example this bastard who was flying Qatar Airways from Los Angeles to Sri Lanka. All right,
What? Really?
that's right. 85-year-old Southern Californian cardiologist Asaka Jayawira, who was quote a strict vegan. Got upset when the airline denied his vegetarian request and served him a big old plate of meat.
Well,
just don't eat.
that would be annoying.
The guy threw a fit. 85, maybe he retired, dude. Cardiologist. huh?
Yeah. He's still working? 85.
They called him a cardiologist. I mean, maybe retire. Oh wait, he did retire because he choked to death on the meat mid-flight.
Whoa, what airline was that did that?
Qatar Airlines wasn't used to the chewiness of the steak.
Wait, he actually tried to eat the fucking meat as a
What an
vegan?
idiot.
No, you're right, Wes. He didn't try. He didn't die because he choked on the meat, of course. But according to his son, what he did is he got flustered while attempting to eat around the meat and forgot how to chew and choked to death on a non-meat food. Killed by Qatar Air and a giant piece of broccoli.
Oh, that's a
Killed by his
stretch.
own anger over
Forgot to-
veganism.
Forgot
Oh
to
my
swallow and
goodness.
chew correctly because he was like looking at the meat.
Dude, this is a cardiologist
That's
who
not
was
funny.
killed
Not funny. He's dead.
killed by his
He was
own
85, had to be
anger
done.
over veganism. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, the pilot claims he couldn't make an emergency landing in time to get Jayawira to a doctor because the plane was, quote, traveling over the Arctic Circle and Ocean. That's tough to land. However,
this is
Jayawira.
It's a hit for vegans, man, because they're supposed to be cool and calm and collected, but that dude just literally
Not when
died
he
of his
served
own
meat.
anger.
I thought they wouldn't eat stuff that touched meat. Like if the meat was on the same plate that
He was hungry. It's a long flight.
I get
What are
it.
you gonna do?
Get it.
Ask
They
for a
wouldn't
box
give
of
him.
peanuts.
They wouldn't
Get a
give him what he
stroop
asked
waffle.
for.
Yeah, order something from the fucking cart.
Yeah. So, however, I told you the pilot says they were over the Arctic Circle, but Jaweera's son also contends the aircraft was actually over the Midwest of the United States at the time and could have just landed in fucking Milwaukee or wherever, and just immediately landed and saved his life. And that's all stated in the family's newly filed wrongful death lawsuit.
At 85, choking on your own food, that's going to be hard to win.
Now, the plane got all the way to Scotland when it landed, which is a long way to be blue, and Jaweera was dead.
Yeah.
That is a long time to sit on a plane with a dead guy.
Yeah, he can't survive, even if there's.
How do you go to the bathroom? You got to go to the rear. You got just whatever bathroom. You don't have to walk past that guy.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No. He was
How
unconscious.
did the plane know he was like what's going on?
Yeah,
here?
everyone knew.
He probably died within 20
everyone was
minutes.
pushing the button. Will everyone was like, ding.
So it was emerging, like he had like a
He's
medical
bright
emergency in his
purple.
seat. Yeah. Okay.
He was unconscious for 3.5 hours, allegedly. By the way, Qatar Airlines has 7 vegetarian and vegan options: a vegan meal completely devoid of meat, poultry, fish, honey, eggs, or dairy products; a raw vegetarian meal containing only uncooked fruits and vegetables; a vegetarian lacto-avo meal, which does not contain any meat, poultry, or seafood, but does include egg and or dairy products; a vegetarian Hindu meal. He would probably work. A vegetarian Jain meal, a vegetarian Oriental meal, and they even have a children's vegetarian meal. How annoying are those kids? Vegan children pass.
Yeah. Well, it's more and more likely you're going to get one.
Yeah.
No, what's funny is that even Bluey has an episode making fun of that shit. Bluey made fun of that.
Vegetarian kids?
That's how annoying that is. Yeah. Yes.
So I feel like the family might have a case because it's unlikely they were out of all 7 options, just on the food options. The flight attendant pretty much just didn't want to put up with one more vegan that day, is my guess.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I think you get a lot of them on the Qatar Airlines, though. I mean,
definitely treated
major
wrongfully.
religion. Maybe I'm just generalizing.
We're out all 7.
A lot of vegetarians flying on Qatar.
Well, no, because it's like there are not many Hindus on Qatar.
Yeah.
It's all
It
Muslims.
wasn't going to India, but we are. Speaking of vegetarians and vegans, Indians, am I right?
Yeah,
Indians, yeah.
Yeah.
The Uttar Pradesh, ever heard of it?
Uttar Pradesh, yeah.
Uttar Pradesh, thank you.
Well, thank
Ever
you.
heard of
Yes, I've been there. Yes.
it? Where is it, Western India?
It is in the southern part of India.
It's in the northern part.
The southern part. And 50-50, and I didn't get it.
Like the UP.
Oh, yes, up there near Nepal.
Think of UP where we have. Think of the letters U and P up. Up and pronounce UP.
Uttar,
Yeah.
yes.
The UP they call it. Well, the UP is disgusting because they have gone ahead and approved cow urine as an official health drink. More like the pee.
Is this the same place where we played that video from where that dude was telling people to eat cow shit?
I mean,
Because they've done
probably.
that shit over there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cow urine.
Cow urine. Give me a break,
Come on.
India. What are you doing with that? Upper Pradesh.
We have
Is-
prepared a plan that we'll discuss it with our video department in Lucknow for approval. Drinking 10 milliliters to 20 milliliters cow urine daily will act as a preventative against seasonal diseases like fever, cough, stomach-related ailments. Daily consumption will also help increase people and the community. Our aim is to make cow urine easily available to the common public.
That's the quote.
Okay.
That's a direct quote that I sent Wes from the Pirelli government, one of the 2 governments in the UP. And that's their goal. That's their goal, is to have people drink 10 to 20 milliliters of cow urine every day, everyone, to make it readily available. And a lot of people are saying, how the hell are you going to get all that cow urine?
I mean, you gotta just
Who's going to be collecting cow urine?
My first question is this: why is it good for you?
Well, it hasn't hurt me. Because one guy drinks it, Will, and he feels great.
Yeah, wasn't there? Didn't they believe some guy over there was curing COVID with cow piss or something like that? There was
the cow shit guy. He said it. He
Yeah.
said it made you healthier if you eat cow shit. It makes your stomach better. There's like
Indian COVID. here.
because Hindus they worship cows. You know they think of it like
Oh yeah,
deities,
it was
essentially.
cow
So
urine
it's
to
like-
cure COVID-19. So they every time a problem comes up, they turn to cow piss.
Yeah,
Like it's their deity. You know they worship.
That's their go-to.
So it's like, it's
You
crazy.
know, we haven't brought up cow piss in a while.
it's like they stop at that. Someone brings that up and they
We
stop.
tried cow piss?
yeah, that's the stop point. Oh, we've reached the cow piss conversation. We're all nuts.
We forgot. Yeah.
Man.
So the plan is to package and process and sell cow urine at every grocery store and convenience store and whatever they got going on there in the
Sure,
European.
that'll be coming out their pores will smell great.
Yeah, that's why it's called the PU now.
That's crazy, dude. What the fuck?
I got cow piss coming out of my pores.
You think people are gonna get tricked into drinking it?
Yeah, dude, they will.
Yeah, I think
And they're
so,
also
too.
just going to drink it on purpose, which is crazy.
Well, some people will drink it on purpose, but some people are going to drink it on accident. And they're going to be like, I didn't read the memo that the UP was distributing cow urine, and I came over to your house and you poured me 20 milliliters of cow urine.
Yeah. Well, it's days like today where I bitch a lot about Johnson & Johnson and all these people that, put a bunch of shit into our food.
They
over
would
here.
never.
You at least don't have to drink cow pee in America, right? It's pretty good.
Yeah, at least they're not even suggesting it.
Big difference
Yeah.
between Eastern and Western medicine.
Yeah. That's I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's a win for J&J today.
Yeah. Never thought I loved Moderna so much until I heard the cow pee story.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 injections before I drink a glass of cow piss.
Yeah. Cow piss is low. On the
Their
agenda.
dicks are so dirty too, and the vaginas. I mean, it's got to be like just the way it comes out is so.
Oh, the
gross.
cow.
The
dick?
Indians or the
Yeah.
cows?
No, the cows.
The cows.
Cows,
Yeah, I get it.
cows,
At first, I
cows.
was like, yeah. No, that's gonna be a tough job. They're just gonna have troughs of people just getting a little splashback. That's like a hot job right now in the UP is urine collection.
What are they gonna? They call the tea people chaiwalas. What are they gonna call them? Like peewala? They're gonna go peewala.
Yeah, They love like pointing out when somebody's basically a slave.
Yeah.
Like that's one of India's favorite.
Oh,
things.
that'll be the
Caste
bottom of the
system.
barrel.
Ignore him.
Yeah.
He's just a pee collector. While
Yeah.
they're drinking the pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, the caste system is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just a wild thing that still exists in 2025.
Yeah, Cam tells me about it at school because like he goes to school with a bunch of Indian kids.
It's a big thing.
and
It's a
they're
big thing.
they're always talking
Yeah.
shit about the
the
it's like
caste.
north and south basically.
Yeah, if you're not in their caste, man, you're a piece of shit. You gotta get out of there. Yeah, it's a weird system, man. It's like
It
a
is.
crazy societal system. They do it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's going on.
And they also drink cow pee. So there you go.
Yeah, that'll give you a reason to think they're disgusting for sure.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste, I imagine. But that's the news for today.
You won't believe what they're doing now.
Yeah. I told you the North was disgusting.
You will not believe what they're doing.
So we got one more for you this week, plus all the Patreon shows, as Will mentioned, at patreon.com/hardfactor. So we'll see you tomorrow. Get out there and have a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!